Matthew chapter number 10, verses number 2, 3, and 4. Now the names of the 12 apostles are these. The first, Simon, who is called Peter, and Andrew his brother, James the son of Zebedee, and John his brother, Philip and Bartholomew, Thomas and Matthew the publican, James the son of Alphaeus, and Lebbaeus, whose surname was Thaddaeus, Simon the Canaanite, and Judas Iscariot, who also betrayed him. In the preceding verse, it says, Christ gave them power or authority. Now, well, the question is, who did he give this power and authority to? And verses 2, 3, and 4 answer that question. And we have some of the most unlikely characters that you would ever imagine to head the church, the assembly, the movement of God that's about to manifest. You had two sets of brothers which were mere fishermen, not politicians, not Pharisees, not Sadducees. None of these individuals were trained in any formal type of training. Then we move on and we find Philip and Bartholomew, Thomas and Matthew, the publican. Whoa. It looks like Christ is going in reverse now. He is getting a publican. Some may call him a sold out Jew. He was working for the Romans. A lot of them considered them as traitors because they taxed their brothers, and a lot of times overtaxed their brothers so that they themselves would get rich. Then James, then he goes on to Thaddaeus, Simon the Canaanite, who in other places we will read as a zealot. Now, these were mortal enemies because the zealots hated the publicans because of the taxes. So you have these mortal enemies, fishermen. And let's not forget, you have a thief and a traitor wrapped up in the mix. Completely a group of all type A personalities wrapped up together. You look at these and you say, wow, nobody but the Spirit of God could have meshed these men together to do what happened. You look at these men and you see the power of God. Now, the other thing, why, you may ask, were there 12 of these men? Well, you have bookmarks. You have 12 foundation pillars in the New Testament, or the Brit Hadashah. You have 12 foundation in the Old Testament, or the Tanakh, the 12 tribes of Israel. Where do the number 12 come from? Real simple. You have 3 that makes up the individual, the Father, the Word, and the Spirit, the body, the soul, and the spirit. And then you have 4 that makes up the natural or the physical. You have the 4 directions, north, south, east, and west. You have the 4 seasons, winter, summer, spring, and fall. You have the 4 elements, earth, land, fire, and water. When you take the 3 and multiply it by the 4, you come up with the 12. Some of the most interesting things in the mysteries and powers of God, all coordinated, all working together, all planned out by the Father. God, we bless you and we give you glory and honor and praise. Thank God. Amen.